Hey guys, Foxdrop here. Today I wanted to do a video talking about why I think that Earth mode is pretty overrated and how I think that the more you play it, the less fun it becomes. Now I haven't made this video just to tell you guys you're not allowed to like certain things. If you guys want to play Earth, if you enjoy playing Earth, that's great. Please play Earth. That's all more power to you. The reason why I want to make this video is just to kind of give my opinion on it and also to show why I think Riot is smart in their decision to not make Earth more of a permanent game mode and instead sparingly rotate it. Have you ever started playing a game and you have no idea what's going on, what to expect, and you just do random stuff in the game and you just have as much fun as you can because you don't know what's going on, no one else knows what's going on, and you're just experiencing the game from a very fresh standpoint, and to that extent, it's exciting, it's new, and you like it. Now, chances are that's the kind of experience you had when you first started playing League. You didn't know what the meta was, you didn't know what champions were strong, you didn't even know what the champions did. You picked what you wanted to play, you ran around, you played with your mates, and it was a right laugh. Now in my opinion, Earth mode is fun when you're playing it in that state. However, the longer Earth mode stays around, the more people realize what the meta is and what's strong and all that kind of stuff, and the less the game mode becomes about fun and the more it becomes about winning. Because let's face it, Earth mode is branded as a fun game mode. It's not meant to be there to be competitive. And as a result, it is extremely imbalanced because Riot aren't balancing things for Earth mode. And that's not even, I'm not taking a dig at Riot for that. They shouldn't balance things for Earth mode. But that means that things are going to be very imbalanced. What happens is you then have two different pools of players. You have the people who play just for fun, and you have the people who play because they want to win. Now there's nothing wrong with wanting to play to win, and it's quite understandable, right? Because all of Earth's players are also League players, right? And if you're a League player, chances are you have a bit of a competitive streak inside you. So what happens is people have the most amount of fun when they're winning, so they'll pick things which are hideously broken, which they can exploit, it's not really the right word, but you know what I mean, just so they can get the highest chance of victory. You know, it might sound silly for me to complain about people wanting to win. It's okay to want to win, but the problem is the way that Earth is kind of designed, just the fact that it's so imbalanced just by nature, what happens is you'll pick hideously broken champions, and if the enemy team doesn't have hideously broken champions, then you pretty much just won. Thing is that it's not fun to play Earth if you are against broken champions and you're not playing broken champions. The thing is with Earth mode is that you hardly lose games because you feel like you got outplayed. More of the time it feels like you just got stomped by some ridiculous champion who makes you wonder why you even got out of bed in the morning. Now losing isn't fun in general, but at least if you feel like you got outplayed, you can see, okay, well, you know, he played well, maybe I could have done something better. You know, there's that kind of element to it. When you're playing Earth and you lose and you just get stomped by something you couldn't really do anything about, that isn't really very fun. So what then happens if you get stomped by something ridiculously broken and you want to play more Earth? You're gonna pick something ridiculously broken so that doesn't happen to you again. So what happens there is some kind of vicious cycle where you start picking broken champions because you feel like that's the only way you can compete if the enemy team picks broken champions, but then if you play against people and you've got the broken champs, then they're going to feel the same way as you did. So of course they're then going to pick the broken champions as well, and what happens is the longer the Earth comes out, the more this happens, and also the more people have time to really identify what champions just stomp everything and what's worth picking. Basically what I'm trying to say is that the longer the Earth is out, the less the game mode becomes just about fun, and the more people feel forced into picking these broken and like exploitable champions just because they feel like that's the only way they can compete. Now if you're someone who actually likes playing the broken champions on Earth, then you're going to have loads of fun, right? But if you're someone who just wants to pick like their main champion, just goof around and just wants to see what it's like having zero cooldowns, then you're probably going to get stomped and you're not going to have a lot of fun. Now I also feel that people feel a little let down by Earth as well because it's so hyped up to be this amazing thing, and what happens in actuality is that your first day it's great fun, second day it's hit and miss, third day it's just a shit fest. I mean, to be honest, Earth is just a victim of its own popularity. There are high expectations for the game, but due to the imbalanced nature of it, which Riot can't really control, and they shouldn't control, then it kind of just falls flat a little bit. Basically, just to sum it all up about Earth, is that Earth by design is a fun game mode, but it's also hideously imbalanced. So when people stop playing for fun and start playing to win, they start exploiting the broken elements of Earth, and unless you're competing on the same stage by also using those broken elements, then the whole experience just doesn't feel very fair or very fun. Basically, that's all I really want to say on the topic. Earth can be fun if you just want to chill out and just goof around with your mates, but after a while it can, play on you a little bit, at least in my opinion. What do you think about Earth? Do you like Earth? Are you crazy about Earth? Do you play it all the time? Is your favorite champion, AP Jax or Zed or something crazy like that? You can just run around and stomp people. You're probably having a lot of fun if it is. Let me know what you think down below in the comments about Earth mode, about my opinions on Earth as well. If you did like this kind of video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to me for more League of Legends content. You can find me on Facebook, on Twitter, and catch me streaming over at twitch.tv/Foxdrop. All those things are in the description, guys. But most importantly, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.